You've all heard about EpicMealTime? Making crazy stuff with bacon. But hater, what you know about EpicMealTime?
Here at EpicMealTime, we got our stuff from a secret place no one knows about. At that place, we got ourselves some lemons and limes. These babies contain citric acid, of which the chemical formula is C6H8O7. That stuff's pretty nasty, with a pH of 2.6 and a molar concentration of 2.5 times 10 to the negative 3 moles per liter. We then went to a place that sells some real good chemicals. We got ourselves some hydrochloric acid, also known as HCl, in its aqueous form. With a pH of about 1.5 and a molar concentration of 3.2 times 10 to the negative 2 moles per liter, you don't want to mess around with this stuff. And even though we're trained experts at handling acids, we still got ourselves a base, sodium hydroxide, or NaOH, in its aqueous form, just in case anything goes wrong. This bad boy has a pH of 13 and a molar concentration of 1.0 times 10 to the negative 13 moles per liter. At the same store, we also bought some acid-base indicators to show we don't mess around and use real acids and bases. We got ourselves some methyl red, as well as some bromothymol blue to identify the acids and bases respectively. Then we started making our chemical, stirring that hydrochloric acid like a boss. Add some methyl red. See, hater, we ain't messing around. Acids are bad for the environment. You dump lots of this stuff on, say, a forest, it's not gonna like it. Chances are that nothing will ever be able to grow there again. So we make sure to not spill any of this stuff. Next, we collected the citric acid from the lemons. Next level lemon squeezing maneuver. And even though this looks like it doesn't hurt, this process does require a few sacrifices.
It's going into my finger cuts and it's burning!
While Muscles Glasses handles the limes, let's talk about the economical STS issue. Acids and bases are everywhere, therefore they can be sold to companies who need them. For example, citric acid is found in most soft drinks. The people who grow lemons can squeeze them for the juice and later sell that to soft drink producing companies, which is going to make those people some money. This is the citric acid we collected. Muscles Glasses doesn't use measurements. He mixes all the chemicals together like a real chemistry pro. Little did he know that the concentration was so high that it's set to make the hair of whoever drinks it disappear into nothingness. Here's me making that mistake. But don't worry, I got my revenge. I placed a lower concentration hydrochloric acid in cups and told them it was orange Kool-Aid.
Is that orange Kool-Aid?
The concentration was so low that it only gave them a small stomach aches. Society consumes acids and bases more than they think they do. As I mentioned before, there's a form of acid in most soft drinks that is not harmful when it's consumed in normal amounts. And as with everything that tastes delicious, society loves it. Now that everyone had some of that acid, we were in need for some base. One strong enough to help me get my hair back and get rid of our stomach problems. Luckily, we still have the sodium hydroxide. Mix in some bromothymol blue to make sure it's real. Muscles Glasses and the apprentice carefully observing. It turned out that even a shot of high concentration sodium hydroxide helps get hair back instantly. But we all still had slight stomach problems. We needed some more
Sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide.
next level base drinking maneuver. Yeah, this stuff got rid of all of our stomach problems. Now, what base did we use again?
Sodium hydroxide.
And that's it. Thanks for watching EpicMealTime, and maybe we'll see you again next year. Next time, we eat physics. As you probably noticed, there was only room for 3 STS issues in the actual video. Therefore, I'll cover the final 2 issues separately in this section. Wait a minute. Let me just do this for a sec. That's better. Alright, first up is scientific. Acids are used to neutralize bases, and the other way around. For example, when a huge acid spill occurred, and you're responsible for solving the problem, you need an evenly strong base to neutralize it. This will return the pH of the spilled substance back to around 7, and therefore make the substance less harmful. And lastly, there's technological. Over the years, the technology on how to identify the pH of a substance has changed. The acid-base indicators we used in our video are basically a thing of the past when it comes to measuring pH accurately. They now have apparatuses that can measure the pH spot on without even needing an acid-base indicator. And because technology is further evolving, I bet that over the next 10 years they'll come up with something even more crazy. And that's the real ending of our chemistry STS project. I'd like to thank you for not crying due to my terrible voice acting during the video. It's much appreciated, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. My name is Vito, and I'm out.